Yes, yes, I did see the video clip of the bishop letting Donald Trump and his administration have it on yesterday. I didn't talk about it because those people that she was talking to, they don't give a shit. But if you didn't see the clip, here's the clip.
Let me make one final plea, Mr. President. Millions have put their trust in you. And as you told the nation yesterday, you have felt the providential hand of a loving God. In the name of our God, I ask you to have mercy upon the people in our country who are scared now. There are gay, lesbian, and transgender children in Democratic, Republican, and independent families. Some who fear for their lives. And the people who pick our crops and clean our office buildings, who labor in poultry farms and meatpacking plants, who wash the dishes after we eat in restaurants and work the night shifts in hospitals, they may not be citizens or have the proper documentation. But the vast majority of immigrants are not criminals. They pay taxes and are good neighbors. They are faithful members of our churches and mosques, synagogues, wadara, and temples. I ask you to have mercy, Mr. President, on those in our communities whose children fear that their parents will be taken away, and that you help those who are fleeing war zones and persecution in their own lands to find compassion and welcome here. Our God teaches us that we are to be merciful to the stranger, for we were all once strangers in this land. May God grant us the strength and courage to honor the dignity of every human being, to speak the truth to one another in love, and walk humbly with each other and our God for the good of all people, the good of all people in this nation and the world.
Trump was seething. You could see it on his face. He was seething. And J.D. Vance laughing, making it all out to be a joke, whispering shit to his wife, who is not American, and Donald Trump sitting next to a woman that is not American. Trump was seething. What the bishop said was the absolute truth. Her using her platform, her pulpit, who's broadcasting to the world, she used it correctly. Donald Trump has responded because it was a viral story on yesterday and it made him look a certain kind of way. You know he was going to respond. The so-called bishop who spoke at the National Prayer Service on Tuesday morning was a radical left hardline Trump hater. She brought her church into the world of politics in a very ungracious way. How many churches across these United States have brought their churches into politics in support of Donald Trump and all of his madness, all of his hate, all of his division, all of his racism? He don't have a problem with those. He don't call those out. But yeah, he's calling this one out. She was nasty in tone. She was not. And not compelling or smart. She failed to mention the large number of illegal migrants that came into our country and killed people, because she was speaking in support of those who are here illegally but are hard-working immigrants in this country. They contribute to our society. They contribute to our economy. They contribute to our workforce. They are not criminals. She failed to mention the large number of illegal migrants that came into our country and killed people. Many were deposited from jails and mental institutions. It is a giant crime wave that is taking place in the United States. Apart from her inappropriate statements, the service was a very boring and uninspiring one. She is not very good at her job. She and her church owe the public an apology. And with that post, the MAGA nuts have been incited. They are now threatening her. They are now calling for her to be deported. I don't know. I can't tell by her sermon that she's an immigrant in this country. I can't tell. Maybe they dug into her. They looked her up. I don't know. But yeah, they're calling for her to be deported from this country. She's receiving death threats. All of her pages are being dragged by the MAGA nuts. All because she asked Donald Trump to have some grace and to show kindness and mercy towards the immigrants in this country who are not criminals, who are actively contributing to our society, who are actively contributing to our economy, who are actively contributing to our workforce. That's MAGA nut Christians for you.